The Strait of Hormuz. In every news analysis and discussion about war, the mention of this name creates an invisible sense of tension. It is a narrow waterway, yet the balance of the global economy stands upon it. Every day, countless ships pass through this route, carrying oil and fuel, and with them, the future of the entire world. But the question is it just a passage? Or is there something hidden within it that we still fail to fully understand? Because the truth is, Hormuz is far more than what we see on the surface. It is not merely a line on a map, it is a reality where nature, history, and humanity's struggle for survival have come together to create something mysterious and extraordinary. Imagine a place where the heat of the sun is so intense that noon brings everything to a halt. Hot winds, dry land, and fresh water are almost priceless there. A place where simply staying alive is a daily challenge. Yet for thousands of years, mighty empires have come here, merchants have crossed distant seas, and explorers have risked their very lives. But why? What is it about this place that keeps drawing people back? To find the answer, you cannot simply look at Hormuz, you must feel it. The moment you step onto Hormuz Island, the first thing that catches your eye is its astonishing colors. Red, yellow, orange, and purple hills appear layered like a masterpiece. It feels as if nature itself has painted an enormous canvas. But behind this beauty lies a history stretching back millions of years. Volcanic heat, oceanic pressure, and the passage of time have shaped every layer of this island. These hills are not just rocks, they are records of time itself. Each layer tells a story, sometimes of fire, sometimes of water, and sometimes of destruction. Standing here feels like stepping onto another planet. Yet hidden within this beauty is a harsh reality. Life here is anything but easy. The people of this island do not fight against these conditions, instead, they accept them. They understand that changing the environment is impossible, so they have adapted themselves instead. Life here moves in rhythm with the sun. Work begins at dawn, pauses during the intense midday heat, and resumes again in the evening. This rhythm is what allows them to survive. Their homes are designed so that air flows naturally through them, keeping them cool. Thick walls and small windows are carefully planned. Nothing here is accidental. And this is perhaps Hormuz's greatest lesson: survival is not about having endless resources, it is about using what you have wisely. Every day, enormous oil tankers pass beside this island. They are so massive that from a distance they resemble floating cities. These ships carry the fuel that powers a huge part of the global economy. On one side, there are billions of dollars in international trade, on the other, small villages where people live simply, in harmony with nature. These two entirely different realities coexist here, even though their worlds are completely separate. The sea here is different too. Its waters are so warm that coral reefs in many other parts of the world could never survive in such conditions. Yet the corals here have spent thousands of years adapting to this hostile environment. Those that could not adapt disappeared, while those that succeeded became stronger. These corals are not merely beautiful underwater formations, they are life itself. Fish, fishermen, and the entire coastal ecosystem depend on them. But this delicate balance is slowly being destroyed. Pollution, oil spills, and human pressure are weakening this fragile system. And when this balance is broken, the consequences spread far beyond these shores. Nearby lies a remarkable forest where trees grow directly in salty water. Where ordinary trees would die, these trees have evolved to filter salt through their roots and release it through their leaves. This forest is not just a collection of trees, it is a safe haven and breeding ground for countless marine species. Losing it would not simply mean losing a place, it would mean losing a future. And at the center of all this stands the Strait of Hormuz itself, like a silent guardian. A narrow waterway, yet one of immense importance to the entire world. Even the slightest disruption here can shake the global economy. But the local people view it differently. To them, the sea and the strait are not symbols of fear, they are life itself. They understand the tides, the winds, and the rhythm of time. They know that the world is changing, and only those who can adapt will survive the future. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a commercial route, it is a warning to all of us. It teaches us that survival is not about brute strength, it is about adaptability. It reminds us that resources are not only meant to be consumed, but also protected. Every living thing on this planet is connected, and even the smallest change can create consequences across the world.
And in the end, one question remains: are we truly understanding these signals from nature? Or are we still focused only on visible gains and losses?
The world is changing, and our success in the future will depend on whether we can make the right decisions at the right time.